Pascal, great to see you back in Formula One. Does that mean to say you're now 100% fit?
Yes, so I had a very hard trainings program the last few days and weeks, and I'm really happy to be back now and do that what I love to do, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling ready now, and yeah.
Did you always know in Australia that Friday would be a bit of a test of fitness, or were you surprised that you weren't fit enough to compete in the first two races?
No, I wasn't surprised because I knew what injury I had, and we always took it very open and honest from the beginning on. And in Barcelona, I couldn't do a race distance as well, so we just focused on shorter runs there, and I never did a run which was longer than 10 laps. So we focused on shorter runs. We focused on getting used to the car, get the feeling also with the team, new team, and then I had as well a big week of training ahead of me coming to Melbourne, but on Friday I just realized it was not good enough, and I couldn't do the race. And I heard some comments and criticism about my decision, but I think it's quite difficult to judge about someone or about someone's injury if you don't know what it is. So we just accepted that, and Sauber and Mercedes, they know which injury I had, and it just didn't make sense what some people said.
No Formula One driver wants to be a Formula One spectator. I imagine that Australia was less comfortable viewing than maybe China was. Was there any pressure, did you feel, when you saw Giovinazzi's performance in Australia? Were you feeling any pressure to come back?
Of course, if you are not able to drive, there's a lot of pressure to come back, because first of all, it's me who wants to drive, and it's me who loves racing and wants to be in the car. So it was hard to accept that I'm not able to drive in Melbourne and also in China then, but it was the best thing to do, and then focus on the training and come back in Bahrain.
Checo, great track for you in the past, Bahrain, podium with Force India. Just how competitive do you think you can be with the team this weekend?
Yeah, I think we are improving. I think this is a very different, very unique place to the other two that we race, so it will be very interesting. I think we need to get a good understanding on how the tires behave to plan a great strategy and go for a great amount of points this weekend.
How much is the team still learning about these new cars, the new tyres in particular, 2017 wider tyres, that not always reacting as expected, I guess?
No, I think we all learning here, and every time we run we learn a lot, so yeah, so much looking forward to learn as much as we can.
Now you've had some good top 10s already this year. Sometimes you've been battling with Fernando Alonso in those top 10 positions. He's not going to be in Monaco. Does that make life easier for you for that race?
Yes, a little bit, because I think we are so close together with them, and I think McLaren will be very strong around Monaco. So yeah, it's good that he goes off and do something else for that weekend. Certainly, it's a big challenge for him, and it will be a totally new experience. I'm sure that he will do good, he will do great, and so much looking forward to speak to him after his race.
Jolyon, a bit different conditions than we were standing talking in last Thursday. Looking back on your China weekend, how would you rate that one?
Bad. Unlucky, to be honest. The pace was there in the car, did a good practice. It was the only practice that we had, but to be ninth was good, and then qualifying the pace was there for Q3, but got caught out with the yellow flag and didn't get a run in on the first run. So started last, and then it was difficult really, the race conditions, and we couldn't do much.
What are you expecting from your car this weekend? Will it suit these conditions? Will it give it any extra with the tyres, or is it all unknown?
Unknown, to be honest. I think China, we were pleasantly surprised with the performance. It's quite different here, obviously the temperature. It's a lot of traction events. China's a lot of long corners, so I don't know, to be honest. Let's wait and see.